since I'm editing this, I didn't even realize that I haven't been greeting the beginning of the video. So, hello. I hope you enjoy this week's video. Comment below your favorite part. Now let's get into these shenanigans because this vlog is very high energy. So, enjoy. So as I'm doing laundry, I figured I'd try and open up this bottle of wine that I haven't been able to forever because it has that like champagne type of cork. I kid you not, I try to brace myself, right? And just like direct the bottle away from me and around anything that could bounce back at me. Tell me why. It bounced all the way into my living room and onto my TV stand. I cannot make this up. I was looking for it for at least 5 minutes. I was like, it has to be on this floor somewhere. Like, I'll even show you because I haven't moved it yet. Like, I kid you not. So, forewarned, whatever this bottle brand is, it will skyrocket your cork, okay? So here's the beginning of my couch, okay? Mind you, you have to go through a whole wall and around the bend. Why is it right there? When you have to go literally all the way over here to like, huh? Okay. This better be some good wine, okay? This better be some good Prosecco. I'm just putting it out there because I'm gonna be mad if it's not. Be for real, like look at this thing. Thank gosh I have a wine stopper because it exploded into a mushroom. It expanded. Like, are you okay? Okay, I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna pour up. That's what I'm gonna do. Stuntin' is a habit. Put it in the house. Stuntin' is a habit. Put it in the house. Stuntin' is a habit. I just need your loving, baby. Who gon' love you like I do? That's word. I can't let nobody finesse me. I gotta watch everybody. Okay, can't love you till I love. So, my ring light didn't want me to be great this evening. However, come here. Mm-mm. Come here. I have something to discuss. Let's sit down and chat. Okay, so now that I'm done jamming, haven't moved like that in a while, child. Because I don't go to the club like that no more, but every time a nice Saturday roll around, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get dressed, I'm gonna go out. Here we are. I'ma just chill and do what I know best and be a homebody until Sundays. Sunday's a little bit different story, you know, like to do more stuff when I can. But I wanted to just plop in on here because I've been saying this a lot lately to people. I don't know if it's just the boldness in me now when it comes to just faith in general, just that concept of faith. I'm real bold with it and I stay 10 toes down with it. And a lot of people in the beginning, and mind you, this was weird to me too, but like when you start to develop certain things and you start to change for the better, people will be like, yo, you mad weird. Like, is you cool? You okay? You feel off. You seem off a little bit. No, I'm not off at all. You're stagnant. I'm not. Like, the stagnation of some people and you don't want to flourish. What are we doing? What are we doing? But anyway, I believe there are a lot of people like me that like to develop new skills every chance they get. I'm a person that just really loves to be vast in her skill base. I enjoy it because it's like, okay, I'm a solution based person. So if somebody needs help with something, more than likely I can do it. Now, mind you, I can't fix a carburetor or put a, what is that called? What is that called? Air carbon filter in your car. I can't do that. Now, if I wanted to learn, maybe a girl can little pop, little, look, maybe. Mm-hmm. But I think that if you put your mind to something, it's possible. You know, I think that's completely feasible. Now, I'm not saying like you got to be in every sector of everything. No, just what you enjoy. If it gives you a sense of fulfillment and you are passionate about it, why not? And it goes back to my last vlog with talking about being a passionate person. I'm a passionate person. I'm going to talk about it because I was shut down for so long. Not no more. No, that's what we're not going to do. I'm not doing that. But when it comes to being more peculiar than more people are used to, because a lot of people out here are black sheep. They may not want to admit it, but they are. Call a spade a spade. Okay? Just call it what it is. Embrace what you are. Okay? I fully, years ago, accepted every quirk, little thing about me because I had to, because I ain't have that reassurance from people. Like, when I'm talking about, like, people I grew up around, I don't know if they thought it was like an unspoken thing or whatever, but nobody told me I was this, that, and the third. No one, reassured me with their words. They would act a certain way, but for me, I'm a both person. What? I'm a person that just enjoys the words of affirmation. I always have. So if somebody can't do that for me at this point in my life, no. Please go ahead on. If you can't tell me, Ash, you doing a great job, you doing a good job, you doing it, okay? That's what we need to do for me because I do it for other people. It's just a reciprocated type of thing at this point. I don't think I'd be asking for a lot. So when it comes to faith, I already had that foundation of, okay, I have to self assure myself in most cases because people just don't blatantly tell me my gifts. I just show and prove out every time. So it's like kind of expected out of me. Mm-hmm. But with that and my faith with certain things, you can't. The thick skin, that's what it is. It's the foundation that I had in the faith built that thick skin for me. If that makes sense. Okay? So I just want people to know that with your passion, with whatever current season you're going through, if you feel like you are just not melting with people, like you not really liking a conversation, you are at one place in life, you feel like they in the other, you growing apart, completely understand that that is okay. Understand that that is normal. It's inevitable in life. No matter the magnitude, could be in a small scale, could be in a really large scale. Whatever it may be, you got to accept it either way. But that faith is going to keep you grounded.
telling you it's gonna keep you grounded. Because people gonna say stuff to you that be out of line, it be out of pocket. It be out of pocket. Do you got time for that? I think not. A lot of people don't nowadays. Now I get, having a certain understanding for people, a certain respect for people, absolutely. Absolutely. But we're not going to. Okay? What we are not going to do is just feel like we could talk to people any type of way. Especially when they have a light about themselves, because I know I do. Again, I'm starting to claim what I know that I present to the world because of me being shut down for so long. Now that it's abundantly clear to me about certain things, I can't hide that. And that's why the passion, it's always been a passion of me to speak. Always been passionate about making someone just feel impacted by something that I say, or if it's something that they really need to hear at the time. I've always been good at that. So why did I stop that? Like when it comes to, you know, on camera, do that in real life all the time. I just want to make that clear that I want to convey that here, you know? So with the faith concept, I didn't have faith to do it. I didn't have faith to create a brand at the time because I had no clue, like, really what I wanted to do and what I wanted to create as a tangible physical thing. Got that, always growing with that. But now that I know, it's like, okay, I gotta have faith with what I want to do because when I tell you, like, certain things that I have set out to do, I don't want to say it's self-sabotaging, but I'm not. People not gonna play on my top. That's what they're not gonna do. Okay, because I'm I have been a very observant person too throughout my whole life. So if something is working, okay, how can I get on that? You know, something's not working, I'm gonna avoid it at all costs. That's always been me because I've been in the corner jigging in peace. That is one of my catchphrases that I always say all the time. I am in my corner jigging in peace because that's literally what I would do. Because you may see me in a spot, you may see me, here or there. I'm not really saying much because I'm real, in most cases, I'm really direct with what the message that I'm trying to convey and what I'm trying to speak on. So when it comes to that, if I don't need to speak, it's because I'm just in the room. And again, I'm saying this for other people to be able to feel that, especially if you have a light. It doesn't make sense for you to dim that light. I'm not saying it in a condescending way. I'm really not. I'm saying it in a humble way because people don't tell you when you don't get that assurance and you want it. And I don't know if you can hear these geese, but why it is like, anyway. I love nature, but shut it down after 8 p.m. Shut it down. I just want people to know that faith is key. It's essential to certain things. And I'm not talking about it in like a, you know, broad faith to God. Faith that he is going to make you okay. It's God. I'm bold in my claim. Because at this point, a lot of people are waking up to the concept of God. A lot of people are be like, oh, okay, it's a little familiar. Reading the Bible. Like, okay, yeah. I see how they, maneuvering back then, you know, is what it is. So I feel like it is more comfortable for me to stand 10 toes down within that because I know a lot of more people are becoming more comfortable with that. People fear the risk of not being able to grow and all the apprehensiveness. Trust me, if it happens or not, if that, something that you're not wanting to happen is out of your control anyway, God is going to make it happen or not. Because if it's in your cards, then it is. If it's not, then it's not. Because I know there are so many talented people out here. There are so many people living and walking in their faith and in their purpose and what they're supposed to be doing, what they enjoy. So I'm just here to encourage people to do the same thing. Because even with you training your mind to go across that threshold of you feeling panicked, you feeling mad, panicked because it's an unknown territory. Millions, billions of people feel that in every bracket, every tax bracket, every social economical status, they feel that. That is to me, little man-made little emotion, because as God's word says, he ain't put fear in you. So that faith, staying 10 toes down in what you believe in, whether it be your values, whether it be what you believe in, whether it be your foundational principles, because it is the principle of the thing at the end of the day, as my best friend would call it. It's the principle. What else do you need with that? Again, I don't know if I'm tripping, because again, it's a very touchy subject to people. At this point, I can't be touchy about it because people will see things unfold just for me personally, and they can watch it through me. Have them know that it is possible, and just to be, as I mentioned before in last videos, to be a good steward with what you got and to maneuver in that and have grace with yourself in that. Because you have something to bring, your being has stuff to create, build, talk about, even if you're a quiet person or not, because most of the time that could be me some days. That's okay. I'm quiet some days, and some days I'm more boisterous than others. And one of these days, right now, I'm boisterous because I'm going to state my claim. And I said what I said. Like, you know how many people just jabber to jabber and they have no substance? I'm just saying, with people that have substance, start to speak up. Start to say stuff that really matters to you, the topics that you want to talk about, especially if you feel like you have a voice and you want it to be heard. Again, I'm just encouraging, because that faith will bring that up out of you, because you start to develop the self-work that it takes to be able to get to a certain level for you to do that. So I'm gonna leave that there. Stay 10 toes down in your faith, keep going, and just see where it leads you. Wrong decision or not. because at the end of the day, it's God's path for you. So it's never a wrong decision. You just got to listen to him. And that can be an adventure in itself. Because with the Holy Spirit, it's an ebb and flow type of thing. You feel it real heavy sometimes. And sometimes you're like, where'd it? Where'd it go? You know? It's an ebb and flow thing. And when the Holy Spirit needs to be on you, it will be on you. Like when you need, it's always going to be there. And God will never leave you. Keep that faith and do the works. That's important too, because faith without works, you know the scripture. We're going to see where this vlog ends up. But again, per usual, just enjoy the journey with me. So what I just say? Comment below on the discussion points what that message meant to you. So I did my walk, did some cleaning, rested for a second, but now we're gonna hit up the mall because I just don't feel like wasting the day. I may try and buy a new perfume because summer's coming. I usually like an oud or a gourmand, but there hasn't been anything that really stands out to me or like to me matches my chemistry, but we're gonna try and then see what type of dresses that are out there. But I did take a picture with this outfit on, so go to the Instagram or the Instagrams, okay? So we're gonna do just aggressively, just tap tap, okay? But let's go to the mall. It don't make no sense how good this perfume smells on me. Cause mind you, some places don't got a variety to choose from, you know. So I knew I wanted to go shopping. I knew I wanted to at least get one perfume for the summer. But this may have to be a for a season type of thing. I'm just putting it out there. Cause the way that smells so good on my skin. It don't make sense, okay? I don't know if it's gonna show up backwards. If you can see that. From Dolce & Gabbana. Now mind you, do not like light blue. I don't like florals necessarily. Linen, fresh, that's not me. Gourmand, oud, punch you in the face type perfume, right? I want to punch you in the face with my smell, okay? And have it stick on me for a while. And I am not really good at the layering game, but we may have to try that with this one. The Imperatrice by Dolce & Gabbana. Mind you, I like Giorgio Armani. I don't know if I said that already. My Way. I love that perfume. Love Ebony Woods with the collaboration with Zara and Jo Malone. So this is definitely added to the list. Because I know some perfumes are a little bit too mature for me right now.
smells a little white diamond-ish, if you will. But no. It's hidden. Now mind you, I'm gonna try it, and if I ultimately don't like it, because you know, hot outside, cooler outside, it's night, it's a day, I don't know. But we gonna see though, because I'm a heavy sprayer. Yes, I am. We're doing it. You gotta try new things. Gotta get out the box, you know? Yeah. Okay. Probably gonna go chill somewhere. Maybe go home. I don't know. It's been a day. We'll see.
2 a.m. The night still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Each may stay in they feelings. Saving these hoes. And mama, don't worry. You raised a gangster. I'ma survive. But they give you what you want since I was a toddler. Shout out, they shed the tears right in distance. So much pain.
Okay, this path is mad weird. It's stony, but it's smooth, but it's not. We gonna see if I can do this. So as I'm walking, I just wanted to mention something. That if you want to go back to or start having a more active lifestyle, given maybe you have been more, especially if you have been, a lot of emotions have taken a toll on you and you feel as if you can't really continue with things and you feel like you can't be as active as you used to be, that's okay. Just try your best. You just gotta believe that you can do it. Believe that you can get up. Realize your potential. Realize your skills. Hone in on them. Enjoy them. Lean into them. Love them. That's all you gotta do. Just taking this journey together, that's all. That's all we're doing. I'm hanging with me. You're hanging with me. We're all hanging with me. You're hanging with you. I'm hanging with you. And everything's good. Ooh, side quest. I see water. Ooh, that's dry like the Euphrates. Ooh, child. There's some water and then there's all this bunch of stone. And yes, I said dry like the Euphrates. If you know, you know.
Okay, a quick story time. Mind you, there's a main street or a highway or something. But the last time I was on this type of road or path or walking path, last time I was on one like this, literally, I was doing it like during the fall, and I didn't get stuck because I found my way back, but I was in complete darkness by the time the sun set. I think that was the first time and only time that I ever had a panic attack because I don't have anxiety. But sheesh, memories. And this is where I initially started walking up, and I was like, no, let me go the other way. See what happens when you just challenge yourself? You can do it, I promise. So I'm back in the car, and apparently this path is 2 miles long. I didn't even realize that I was walking for 2 miles. Now, mind you, I tried to like explain it on the trail, but the lighting, horrible, because there's so much greenery. Thank God there is so much greenery around here, you know. I just wanted to expound on the earlier clip talking about how I was stuck and lost in another trail. Now, mind you, it's on a hotel property, like one of those like villa type of things, but it's not supervised. So I went to that area, and it was around fallish time, so it was starting to get darker earlier. I didn't even realize it. So I thought the trail was way shorter, talking about the other one, than what it looked like on the map. Totally misjudged it. So mind you, my phone was on like 11%. I was using my flashlight. Mind you, I did have company, but it's still that uneasiness. You're gonna find your way out eventually, but I just could not see anything, it felt like, and I was so bothered. I panicked. I don't do that at all. So that was an experience that, you know, that was an experience that I have felt panic in a very long time, because usually I like to be very even keel about things and understanding about things, but like when it comes to me being in the elements and in the dark, yeah, I ain't like that too much. On a property or not, your mind goes into survival mode at that point. So I just wanted to encourage people that just with that example, and because it really does look like the path that I walked on there at the other location, down to the stones, down to the curves, down to the trees. Don't let one experience ruin your adventures to try and strive for a new one or to experience a new one. That ruins and stagnates you, and we don't got time to be stagnant. We just don't. Try your best. Get out and go get it. Take what you can, like take the steps that you can to know that each experience can be brand new and it can be worth your while. Mind you, I'm not coming here again. I'm not going. I just don't like. I found out then that I don't like stony paths. So I just don't. I'd rather have a smooth surface to walk on, because like I don't know if it's because I don't know if I have flat feet or not. I don't know if I have arches. I don't know, but it just doesn't do good for my feet after a long period of time. So I'm just cognizant of that now. Now 2 miles isn't bad for me. I can do more because I've made this a habit now with my walking. But just remember, keep trying. Don't be afraid to try.
and be great. Say what is said. So as I'm winding down to go to sleep, I've been kind of debating on if I should continue this vlog or just start a new one, because I do have some stuff I have to do and that I'm starting up. So I am going to stop this vlog here, but I will see you in the next one.